Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Tattoo. I'm playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthroughs. Last time we did the Ultra Greatswords, which was, well, it was fun to a degree. It also was a little bit difficult to deal with the bosses. And this playthrough, it will be a Greatswords. And the Greatswords are going to require me to go into New Game Plus and defeat the Twin Princes. Again, I have to defeat the Twin Princes twice and get both of their boss weapons before I can get one of the Greatswords. So yeah, this is also the playthrough with literally the most boss weapons in it, I think. There are, in total, at least I think in any case, there are 9 boss weapons in this particular playthrough. So that's going to be an interesting experience. And also going into New Game Plus, that's going to be a new thing. So let's get a move on. I also need to count the amount of save files that I have, because at a certain point I'm going to have to reset my... what's it called? At a certain point, I'm gonna have to reset my save files. I'm just gonna have to copy these ones and then make the game make a new save file. Okay. No, I'm gonna just go over to appearance and load favorites, and then we have this character. Yes, this is a character from Fire Emblem 4, Genealogy of the Holy War. Now, it might not make too much sense about the whole thing I'm using, like why I'm using Greatswords and all that jazz, because that particular character in that particular game is a sword master, which I think in any case, was it a sword master or a hero? I don't really know that much. Like, I don't remember, but in the end, she just used the swords with 2 hands, and there we go. Couldn't really find anybody else. Now let me go and take a look at the stats I need, because this is gonna be an interesting one. I need 18 Dexterity, I need 24 Strength, 15 Faith, and 26 Intelligence. Yes, this build definitely makes sense. Let's see, because there's only one character who uses normal swords, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for this one then. Then I have 15 Vitality, which... well, I'm using Greatswords, so it could be useful, I suppose. Let's see, anything else with this character? This character doesn't have a lot of Faith or Intelligence. But, yeah. It's fine, I can deal with this. No, like, I gotta say, the choice in the beginning of the game doesn't really matter too much. It's not gonna be a game changer. At least not always, depending on if I need to do magic or not. Right now, I technically kind of need to do magic in the form of... needing to have 26 intelligence to use a certain sword. But, oh well. We'll get to that when we get to it. Also, why are you loading? It's the beginning of the game. Normally normally it doesn't have to load this long, let's say it like that. Let's go and get rid of this thing. There we go. Now, am I going to be using a shield in this playthrough? I'm not sure, actually. Kind of feeling about not using a shield. In a certain way. Why? Because in the next playthrough... you know what? Sure, let's go and do that, people. In this playthrough, I'm going to not use the shield. Because this character doesn't use a shield. Last playthrough I should have also done that, I think. With Cloud. He also doesn't use a shield. I want to try to keep the entire cosplay shenanigans going. At least I want to focus on it a little bit more. With the emphasis on a little bit more. I'm not going to go absolutely bonkers with the cosplay. Also, if I... well... I'll just see how it goes. If I feel like it, I can always just go and use a parry shield or whatever, but... I've also noticed in the last playthrough that I just don't need to use a shield, I feel. Like, blocking with a shield is something that I rarely do in this game. That is something... well, especially if I'm using a heavier weapon then. Because then I'm usually two-handing the weapon, and then a shield becomes kind of obsolete. In the next playthrough, however, I am going to be using shields quite a lot. But we'll get to that when we get to it. First, I'll have to get through the, I keep wanting to call this place the Untented Graves, but no, the, I don't remember the name again. Fucking hell. This place, the tutorial area. I'll have to make it to the High Wall of Lothric. And then I'll be able to get my Claymore over there, just like in the last playthrough. Only this time, that is going to be one of my weapons that I'm going to be using a lot, probably. Well, depending on how good it is compared to other ones. Once again, I'm going to be testing out as many of the weapons as I can. In the hopes that... I can hope that I'll be able to learn something new instead of having to instead of sticking to the same weapon constantly. You know what? I feel like this works. Like the character that I made, that it makes more sense if she has longer swords. Okay. When it comes to armor though, I have an idea about what I might want to get, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Maybe I should take a look when I'm done with this episode. Maybe I should go and take a look at all the freaking armor sets and see if I can find pieces in it that I can combine into beautiful cosplay. Kinky. No. Oh, you're not dead. Keep on forgetting that I sometimes don't one-shot enemies in this part of the game. Let's go and run. Also, this is the 3rd time in a row, by the way. This is the 3rd playthrough in a row of Dark Souls 3. I've done some Fire Emblem in between, like a session of 3 videos of Fire Emblem. And aside from that, I've been doing Dark Souls 3 almost non-stop. Reason being is very simple, I'm just in a Dark Souls mood. I have no idea why. But whenever I'm like editing these videos or whatever, I'm always in the mood. Like when I've already completed one of my playthroughs, I'm always in the mood to play more right now. So who knows? I might actually do like a Dark Souls 3 freaking marathon and finish all these playthroughs in one row. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to handle that though. In the last playthrough I was a little bit like, at the end I was like, ugh. I've seen enough Dark Souls. Like that's actually the thing that I said. Like, nah, I think I've seen enough Dark Souls for a little bit. And it turns out that I was wrong. Because here I am again. A couple of days later. Once again, people. The festive time of the year is the time where I play Dark Souls. Yeah, there, get in there. You're as freaking slow as ever. And this time, at least for the moment, I have a reasonably fast weapon. And the Greatswords are also reasonably fast. So that's not going to be too big of an issue. Can I stun you? Nope. Oh, you just don't get stunned, do you? Wow. Normally I stun Urix at least once, but no, not today. I guess I was too passive. I need to be more aggressive. Oh yeah, we have this thing. It feels very weird to play with a straight sword. It always feels weird when I'm like using a different weapon compared to the last playthrough. I have noticed that I'm a bigger fan of dexterity weapons though. I'm a bigger fan of faster weapons. I can fight better with those. Because I can do stuff a lot faster because I don't have to look for opportunities to attack. Like for instance with a dagger, I actually really like using daggers. I've noticed. Just because I can attack as much as I want without any form of a penalty really. Your attacks are ridiculously fast, and if I manage to fuck up or whatever, I can just press the roll button and I'll instantly be able to be out of my shitty situation. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to be doing with Dark Souls 2 and 1. Because I feel like I want to do something with those. Mainly because I've not played those games as much. Mainly because I've not played those games too much. And there's a lot of stuff that I haven't found out in those games. Like I haven't explored or haven't seen or haven't used or whatever. And I'm really interested in those actually. I'm still unsure about how I'm going to do it though. Alright, well, yeah, fuck it. I guess we'll see what I'm gonna be doing with that. Don't need a master's outfit, I don't think. Actually, no, not at all. Not in this playthrough. Also, don't need the Chikatana, so I'm not gonna fight him. He's a little bit too annoying to fight for such trivial matters. Yeah, I just remembered what a shield can be very useful for. And that is Doggerinos. I'll just have to see. Ugh. I've got stuff in my eye. I'm still thinking about maybe giving myself at least a parry shield to be able to parry attacks. Because parrying is fun, that's why. Even though I don't do it as much, I feel. Well, the biggest reason why I'm not doing it that much is because of the fact that, like, at least the Greatswords, or like big weapons or whatever, parrying is not that useful, because you don't do that much more damage when you parry. At least that's what I feel. Also, I need to go and grab some stuff. Fuck it, just remove everything, yes. It feels so weird to see my character with an empty hand. Not gonna lie. I can punch people, if anything. Yeah, I'm not sure about not wearing a shield. A lot of the times I just wear a shield for aesthetic purposes and that's it. I've noticed. It's actually one of the reasons why I continue to use the stone. What's the stone shield in the last playthrough? Which is also a shield that I should have probably have replaced with something lighter to not have to deal with the crazy things, the crazy carry weight. There we go. Of my ultra great swords and also a lot of armor. Oh well. I'll figure it out one way or another, as I usually do. Well, that was something that has never happened before. Getting stuck on that ledge. On the ledge. Alley-oop. And now comes the interesting part. Actually, no, wait. I'm first going to go and go to Andre of Stora. Actually, it's just Andre. Andre the blacksmith in this game. Hello. Let's go and reinforce that Estus. Get rid of the other things. I'm not gonna have to reinforce anything quite yet. That's just I want, no. Okay. I'm gonna go and grab a torch, just so that I have it later on in the game. Quite surprisingly, the chain armor actually seems to make a little bit of sense in this particular build. I suppose that's it, because I can buy a parry shield, and the first parry shield I get is a lot later on in the game. You know what, I think I'm gonna wear a shield again. Just because I find it very weird to see my character without a shield. Okay, now what if I get rid of the helmet also? The thing, once again, it works to a certain degree. That is the way that the chain armor has been for me, like, since I used it. Like, since the first time I used it. It always works to a certain degree. At least for the moment, that is. Like, these fashion shenanigans things are not gonna be like the way that she looks the entire playthrough. You know, sure. Why the hell not? Don't have a helmet right now, but I can get one later on. Plus, I don't really think I'm gonna need it for the moment. I will regret those words. Well, in the end, I can always just equip the knight helmet if I really want to. Drake blood armor. Nah. That's not that good. I always thought that it would look pretty damn cool, but it looks kind of weird to me. But a lot of the heavier armors are kind of weird to me. Also, I think the thing that bothers me a little bit about the chain armor right now is the fact that I chose like a standard size person. Because if I didn't, the chainmail wouldn't look that weird, in my opinion. Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm gonna continue. I'm not gonna focus too much about it. On it. There's a lot of time to fix the way that the character looks and to fix all the rest that is wrong with me and my playthrough. There we go. I didn't level up, I just noticed. Oh well, guess I'll continue. Also, doggo. I pressed the block button, but I guess my block button don't work anymore. My shoe button don't work. Where's my guns in my Dark Souls game? I want guns. It exists though. I was thinking in case, right? I think that there exists a mod that adds a gun. Well, like that you just have first person souls or whatever. I seem to remember there being something like that. If anybody might be wondering if I'm ever going to be doing any form of modding or playing modded shenanigans, I might. That's all I'm going to say about it. Not 100% sure about that. The reason being is because I don't want to be soft banned. Even though you can avoid that relatively easily, but I'm also not sure if there are any mods out there that I would really like. I was thinking about maybe a mod for Dark Souls 2 though. Mainly to get items that I would not normally be able to get. And with that I mean items from Covenants, because Covenants are dead. Covenants in Dark Souls 2 are just about dead. If you want to get all the stuff from all the Covenants, is that even possible? Not sure if it's possible even. I know that from certain Covenants you need like a certain amount of victories, a certain amount of points or whatever. Which you could rack up if you farmed with somebody else, but then you have to farm a ridiculous amount of like those white... not soapstones, those white... like a good guy tokens. You have also the bad guy tokens which you can... like which you don't use up when you do arena battling. But yeah. Might be something I'm gonna figure out. But if I can find a mod that's gonna allow me to just get everything in some kind of a way, that'd be nice. Okay. I do have an idea about how I'm gonna do this now, because last time I fucked it up ridiculously hard. So hard. Let's see, because the dragon looks away at a certain point. There we go. I've noticed that that is the tactic that you have to do with these dragon boys. Ouch. 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 There you go. We survived. Oh yeah, right. I need some more stats to be able to use this thing. Good. KO. Oh boy. Okay, good. Everything's bloody fine. It's kind of crazy that it took me this long to figure out how the dragons work. Well, it's not really that I like only just figured this out. I just remembered how they worked. Usually I didn't have to give a single crap because of the run that I do through the game. But at that point I did and I was like, oh wait. Oh yeah, right, you need to wait for the dragons to not look and then you can sprint and have more time to get past them. Oh well. I've noticed that a lot lately in my life, that I'm like remembering things that I knew beforehand. I was like, oh yeah, you're right, so this is how that worked again. No sign of avarice. In this playthrough, praise the Lord, because there's only one weapon that I have to farm for. The only unfortunate part is the fact that it's one of the most annoying weapons to farm for. Are you kidding me? Ouch. Well, you little shits. I knew that you were gonna do another one. You fucker. Ah, yeah. God damn it. And look at this guy. Ah. Annoying to the last. There we go. I swear to God, this is the second time that I've gotten a Lothric Knight's Greatsword. At this point, I think. And guess what? In the next playthrough, I'm not gonna get it. The next playthrough is a Greatsword playthrough, and I'm not gonna get it. If I do, that'd be awesome, but I don't expect myself to get that. I know how this game works, I know how luck works. And usually it doesn't work with you. Or at least with me, in any case. I don't have the Let's Play luck, or the streamer luck or whatever, nope. Well, sometimes maybe. Luck is just luck. I can't say much about it really. It's just like, You have this thing or you don't have it, and you have to grind for it for like a real long time. That's the way it works. Hello. Okay, vary then take. What do I need to take from you? I need 18 dexterity. Wait, how much do I need for the claymore? Let's go and take a look at that first. Farewell, Ashen One. 16 strength and 13 dexterity. So 13 and 16 strength. I think I'm gonna go and increase my HP, maybe? Sure. That seems like a pretty good idea for me. Right, there we go. Am I heavy? Not even close. Well, 59% is relatively close to it. Alright, so when it comes to Greatswords, I think almost everybody knows how Greatswords work in Dark Souls, except if you've never seen them. They have these side slashes. I think almost every single one of these has just like the normal attack. Then your strong attack can vary from this to, like from a stab to something else. Then we have this attack, which is the two-handed, which I don't like that much. And then a big ol' stab. And then we also have the weapon art, which is the weapon skill, where you can do this to knock over shields, I think. And you can do the strong one to do another one of those. You can use both of these to get rid of shields, I think. Also, take a look at this blade sheath. This is something I'm going to try to take a look at whenever I have a sheath of a certain weapon. Alright people, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the I was playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthrough. And next episode we're going to go and deal with the rest of the High Wall. And probably some part of the Undead Settlement. Goodbye.